Being sexy is not beauty. Beauty standards have come and gone. They have been Kate Moss, we've seen Kardashians, these varying beauty standards all the way through the decades. It's not what it's going to take for you to actually connect to your sexiness. This part of actually being sexy, being attractive to the opposite sex, being attracted to who you want to have sex with, is all about connecting inside of yourself. I'm coming to you today as the founder of Yoni Elixir. Yoni Elixir is all about connecting to the body, and it's all about feeling what's happening inside. This was designed to have you activate your radiance. So the way that Yoni Elixir works is we work with ashwagandha that raises your libido, we work with chamomile that actually lowers your cortisol, and then we work with lang lang, which is an aphrodisiac. All of these herbal infusions have been used for eons in ancient traditions to have women feel more of themselves. And today we need this more than ever. So this capacity to feel our sexiness is not going to happen through trying to be somebody that we're not, trying to look a certain way that we don't feel like makes us feel comfortable. This is going to be the process of you connecting in and actually knowing your body and knowing what's true for you. Because the more you feel and know your body and feel what's going on inside, the more you can actually have boundaries, the more you can work with what's actually true for you and true for your time, so that you're giving from a cup that is full and not empty. So if that sounds good to you, just tune in, let's keep going and actually dive into what's going to take on a practical level for you to feel more of your sexiness. So, as I said before, sexy is in the eye of the beholder as much as beauty is. And sexy is really about how you feel on the inside and how that emanates out of your face. And this is actually what is created when we're talking about magnetism, radiance, this capacity to actually allow for what you feel inside to be felt by others around you. It's something we talk about in my work, which is transmission. This capacity to people to feel and respect and work with you on a level of actually knowing how to be around you. And this actually doesn't happen through words, through telling people how to be. It happens through you showing up in the fullness of who you are. This is confidence. This is sexy. And when we're turning into that confidence, it's not a process of being somebody that you're not. It's not a process of showing up in the world in a certain way that's a fake version of what we think confidence should look like. Confidence can be quiet. Confidence can be you just emanating the truth of who you are. One of the practices that I use with my clients as a somatic sexologist is for them to actually slow down and use self-massage. So when we slow down and we breathe and we connect in, we start to feel, we start to know what's happening inside. And as we do that, we start to actually be able to get access to what's happening inside of our heart, inside of our womb, inside of our sex. These power centers is what activates a woman's radiance. And when we go inside and we start to feel more of what the heart is speaking to us, then we're able to actually make decisions for what the heart wants. And this is where sexiness lives. This is what makes us attractive to the opposite sex. When we can speak our truth and slow down and know what's right for us and know what's not in alignment for us, this is where sexiness lives. So my invitation for you today is actually just to take a breath and work with a little bit of Yoni Elixir on your hands. Really slow down and actually start to move your body. Because as you start to move your body, you start to awaken the body over the mind. The mind can move very quickly. It can actually speak and share whatever it needs to share very fast. But when you come inside of the body, it's a little slower. So what we're looking to do is to attune to this other language, beyond thoughts, beyond these emotions, and into our feeling body, into our senses. So as you come through into the heart, for instance, and you start to play with this Yoni Elixir, connecting into the heart, you're going to start to feel what's really going on beneath the surface. And there might be emotions, and there might be thoughts. But my encouragement for you is to keep going and layer deeper. Because when you start to feel where the feelings are happening, and when the sensations are happening, then you can speak to them in the other language. And that is the language of sound, breath, movement, and touch. And when you're connecting into those tools, that is when you start to really be able to access more of that inner radiance, that sexiness, that confidence that lives inside of these different power points inside of your body. So we're going to leave it there for today, but hopefully this is a little gateway for you into how to access more of your sexiness. Trial this practice, use this sound, breath, movement, and touch, and let me know how you go in the comments. If you want to hear more on this, please subscribe.